Right now at 10, the man who died in a water tank over the weekend has been identified.
And Winona considers the new location for its new fire department.
Plus, improvements are coming to a highway in Westby.
Watching WKBT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. Well, we had some snow yesterday, a little bit of rain today, and it looks like we're going to get a mixture of both tomorrow.
Yeah, a lot of flip-flopping lately, Greg.
Well,
it's a classic spring storm like we do. We really did need the moisture, and we've got it so far. We're going to get more, too. But right now, we got a little other problem, too, going on called fog with all the snow on the ground and the added moisture, too. So we look right now outside. You can kind of see a little bit of the haze out in La Crosse. We've gotten fog there and also up to Eau Claire. But as we look at bigger picture-wise, we do have that special weather statement out for some of the areas in southeast Minnesota, especially due to that fog. We'll see more improvement tonight as more moisture, rain starts coming back in the area. But right now, it's pretty stagnant and just drizzle going on. Then that's kind of what you're seeing. Visibility, you can see generally it's not showing up there, but we do have some visibility issues going on. Rain right now pretty much has vacated a lot of the areas to the east of the main band. A few showers here and there, but otherwise we're not seeing much in the way right now, but that will change as we go on further on. Otherwise, we see some rain beginning to approach Eau Claire. That's a kind of a close-up view of the spotty showers that were going on right now, but otherwise we're seeing that conditions continue there. Otherwise, as we plan out the morning, it's going to be really the temperatures, and kind of this thing got covered up with the wind chills, but we're going to see more rain. And notice the temperatures. I think that's the key thing. They're going to continue to decrease, so your high temperature will be in the morning, and then we'll see more snow coming in the afternoon. Same story for Eau Claire too, back to 34 by noon, and that's when it's going to turn to snow. So later on the broadcast, we'll kind of time out how much snow we might see, what the temperatures look like for Wednesday, and then what Easter actually looks like, which we do have a little bit on the sort of weather for Easter, but nothing like we've had right now. So still, be ready for some wet weather, but it's going to get colder for tomorrow.
All right, a lot of activity going on. Thank you, Greg.
Police have released the name of the man who died after getting stuck in a water tank Saturday. According to the Trempealeau County Sheriff's Office, 30-year-old Carlos Medina of El Paso, Texas, was part of a crew cleaning the inside of the City of Blair water tank. His co-workers believe Medina entered into a hypothermic state and lost hand mobility and strength. They were unable to get him out of the water until first responders arrived. Life-saving measures were performed, but were unsuccessful. The accident is still under investigation.
La Crosse County has approved $50,000 for a Lake Onalaska dredging project. The Lake Onalaska Protection and Rehabilitation District says sediment deposit has picked up on the Mississippi and Lake Onalaska areas. That reduces the amount of deep water habitat for overwintering fish and can also restrict boat access. So the county is giving the Lake District $50,000 from a $280,000 pool that's designated for Lake District projects. The county's contribution will be added to local fundraising efforts, which are still underway. A full dredging project is likely to cost several $100,000.
Construction is beginning on U.S. Highway 14 in Westby. Governor Evers approving an almost $12 million contract for the project. It will improve U.S. 14 or North Main Street between High Echo Lane and Locust Street. North Main Street will be reconstructed with 2 travel lanes, parking lanes, and intersection improvements. A roundabout will be added to the North Main Street and Main Street intersection. During construction, the roadway will stay open to traffic with a local detour. The construction is scheduled to finish in June of next year.
Toma's mayoral candidates squared off in a public forum tonight. Candidates Mike Murray, who is the current mayor, and Paul Dwyer both shared their vision for the future of the city. Murray talked about his accomplishments so far as mayor, mentioning the city having a balanced budget for the last 2 years and leveling the city's mill rate. Dwyer said one of the reasons he ran for mayor was so more people know about what's happening in the city. He added that the city needs to work on its transparency. Another topic discussed tonight, Dwyer's residency.
Why would somebody, and I want you to listen to this, why would somebody rent an apartment in Toma just to get on a ballot to change a very successful city?
I rented an apartment in town so I could run for mayor, and that's the truth. There's no denying that at all. I've done it by all the legal means. Nothing has been skirted. I've met every obstacle that the city threw at me to do this.
Term for mayor of Toma is 2 years. Voters will cast their ballots on April 2nd.
The city of Winona is eyeballing 2 potential locations for construction of a new central fire station to replace their current headquarters. The city is considering a parcel of land next to the former Central Grade School on Market Street. They're also looking at using the current central fire station on 3rd Street. The city hopes not only to upgrade fire facilities with its proposed new construction, but also to maintain response times. Both the mayor and fire chief say the current building is out of date and poses health concerns for firefighters. Fire Chief Joel Corcoran says the ventilation system is wearing out, raising health and safety concerns. There are also no elevators in the current firehouse, meaning the building isn't ADA compliant. Getting new fire trucks is also difficult.
In 1955, a truck was, less than 8 feet tall. Now they're 13 feet plus. When we ordered our most recent trucks, we had to build them specifically so they could make it into the building.
The mayor says the new firehouse would cost between $18 to $20 million. He hopes to have it up and running within the next 10 years.
Today, a federal judge sentenced an Ohio man to 2.5 years in prison for sending death threats to Arizona's former Democratic Secretary of State, Katie Hobbs. The threats were made because she certified Joe Biden's 2020 presidential victory over Donald Trump. Officials from the U.S. Attorney's Office and FBI are reminding the public that anyone who threatens any elections official, their colleagues, or family is subject to investigation and prosecution. The department formed a special task force to track down such threats following the 2020 election.
Death threats are not debate. Death threats do not contribute to the marketplace of ideas. Death threats are not First Amendment protected speech. Death threats and any threats of violence are condemnable criminal acts, and they will be met with the full force of the Department of Justice.
The Justice Department says since the task force went into action across the country, at least 20 people have been charged for making serious threats against election workers and officials. So far, 13 of those have been convicted.
One woman is making a fruitful impact in the Viroqua community with her unwavering spirit.
Meet this month's hometown hero right after this.
It's spring bonus season. Time to take control of your spring in a new Ford SUV. Get started with exclusive spring bonus offers at your local Northland Ford dealers. Then own the season behind the wheel of your new Ford. Whether you're looking for new adventures or dominating the day-to-day, there's a Ford SUV waiting for you at your local Northland Ford dealers. Get in the driver's seat today. Now get a Ford Edge or Explorer with 1.9% financing for 66 months, plus $3,000 flex by cash, only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Are your windows old and drafty? Your home improvement company can help eliminate your window worries with our custom replacement windows. We'll exceed your expectations with stunning design options and top quality materials, all made in the USA. Your home improvement company provides a superior remodeling experience, and right now buy 2 windows and get 2 free. That's right. Call now to get this amazing offer and also enjoy 0 money down, 0 interest, and 0 payments until 2025. Call now to take advantage of these great savings.
T-Mobile coverage in my area is wonderful.
We have 8 acres, and it gives you peace of mind to know that you're going to have a reliable signal.
We enjoy hiking. We enjoy the outdoors. The coverage has been great.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. See for yourself. Try T-Mobile's network free for 3 months. Your phone, our network, no strings.
One woman is making a fruitful impact in the Viroqua community with her unwavering spirit, tireless leadership, and boundless love for people, especially those who are struggling. This is why Veronica Peach Hoyland is our March Hometown Hero.
Peach is going to be their March Hometown Hero. So that's why they're
It's all love for Veronica Peach Hoyland.
I have so many friends and I reach out to people. I'm not afraid to help. I'm not afraid to give. I'm not a receiver. I'm a giver.
Peach is a Viroqua native who gives tirelessly to her community. As a newly retired correctional officer from Vernon County Sheriff's Office, she's formed connections with people who are in need of love the most.
She cared for all her inmates, but she really connected with Mari very well.
Mari is a nickname for Amara Rose, a young Viroqua woman who lost her life to a fentanyl overdose in 2020. Peach was her correctional officer at Vernon County Detention Center before her tragic death. It was there they formed a special bond.
We all make mistakes, and Amara was someone who pulled my heartstrings, and I had hopes and prayers that she would be able to beat those demons.
Even though Peach's compassion and friendship couldn't save Amara, there was hope she could impact others with similar struggles.
After Amara died, she sent me the most beautiful card that made me cry. And she just talked about how special of a person Amara was. When we decided to start the foundation, Peach was one of the first ones that I asked.
She reached out to me, and I was ecstatic to think that I'd be lucky enough to be able to do something so important to educate people.
Peach became a director of the Amara Rose Foundation, an organization that brings awareness to fentanyl overdoses. Her contributions have been more than fruitful.
She has been one of the main reasons that we're gaining more recognition and we're getting more busy.
We want people to understand that things are here. Parents need to be aware, grandparents need to be aware, schools, teachers.
She's all over the community. I don't know when she sleeps. She's like a little Energizer bunny.
A lady with all of the connections who keeps making more.
The role that I think I shine the most in is being friends with anybody I can find. I'll take the time of day for anybody.
She sincerely wants to see anybody who's been struggling or who has struggled or is struggling, she wants to see them succeed.
It's important that you support your community, so I'm going to jump out there and be a leader the best I can.
A ray of sunshine, Peaches. Now, if you'd like to learn how you can help the fight against addiction and fentanyl overdoses, you can visit amararosefoundation.org. Today, March 25th, is Amara Rose's birthday. She would have turned 34 years old.
Congrats to Peach as a tireless advocate. Good person to have in your corner as well. Figuring out how to talk to a child about cancer can be quite difficult.
But there are ways to let them know about a diagnosis. We have tips for that after the break.
We got some fog tonight, but we got rain coming later. Then we have rain turn to snow for Tuesday. I'll show you when it turns to snow, how much snow we might need to see, and what Easter weekend actually looks like. All that coming up on your First One Weather Update after the break.
Here's California banker Eric Hovde, running for U.S. Senate. But Hovde's lifestyle? Pure California. CEO of a billion-dollar bank. Here's Hovde's over $7 million Laguna Beach mansion. And 3 years in a row, Eric Hovde was named one of Orange County's most influential residents. Multimillionaire California banker Eric Hovde. On Wisconsin's side, don't bank on it. Win Senate is responsible for the content of this ad.
The 2024 Early Bird Home Show is your opportunity to transform the exterior of your home into something truly better than new. New seamless steel siding or attractive vinyl siding, new soffit, fascia, gutters, and window trim. Even new windows and doors will make your home better than new. Call, visit, or reach out online for a prompt free estimate on transforming the exterior of your home during the 2024 Early Bird Home Show, only at the Board Store.
Sounds good.
All the Taco Tuesday excitement at Taco John's can really start to mix things up. Just look at these delicious simmering Tuesdays. And on this taco, Tuesdays are only $1.19. See you on taco at Tuesday John's. Taco John's.
The Honda you want is here. Get a great offer on the stylish HR-V or the Civic. Which car and driver called fun to drive? There's never been a better time to drive in the moment with Honda. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
Get tax relief savings now at Home Seasonal Concepts. When you spend $9.99 on porch and patio, you'll get an extra 7% tax relief discount. Plus, get a free fabric upgrade on Homecrest and Tropitone. 7% tax relief savings now at Home Seasonal Concepts.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
More than 2 million new cancer cases will be diagnosed in the U.S. this year alone. That's according to projections by the American Cancer Society. And certain cancers are being found more often in younger adults.
Now, while talking to children about cancer diagnosis is hard, experts say it's important.
The American Cancer Society says children seem to sense when something is wrong, so keeping a cancer diagnosis from them may result in confusion and fear. To start the conversation, the organization says to be open and honest, speak in a way they'll understand. They need to know what to expect and how the diagnosis will affect them.
Most kids should know the basics, the type of cancer, where the cancer was detected in the body, what will happen during treatment, and how that treatment may change the person's life.
A lot of times kids actually wind up blaming themselves. And so you need to reassure them, be honest with them, let them know it's a serious diagnosis, but there's a plan going forward.
Finally, the American Cancer Society says to allow children to ask questions and talk about how they're feeling.
A lot of precipitation in a couple of different forms that we've seen over the last day.
Yeah, we needed the rain. We needed the precipitation.
Yeah, a lot of moisture absolutely needed, and potentially more on the way, Greg?
Yeah, we got about another 24 hours of rain then snow, and then we should dry out, but definitely we needed it. It's a great timing before the planting season starts in April, so although for people that don't like the cold rain, it is some benefit right now to have it. But yeah, we have rain later tonight, really picks up probably towards the morning commute. Then the evening commute tomorrow is more snow. Not as much as accumulation we saw Sunday, but still there's potential for some. Dry, chilly Wednesday, and then we start climbing back up to the 50s, which our average temperature is 50 right now. Overnight, you see there's a little bit of a gap, and that has allowed some of the fog development here. We haven't seen much in the way of rainfall. It's more later up to the Eau Claire and further to the west toward Rochester. Eventually, that area to the west will fill in towards the morning commute by 3, and it'll begin to be really about a light to moderate rainfall across most of the area. This will continue through the morning, and then we might see a little bit of a break come behind here as we get closer to 7. For areas south of La Crosse, that break will come through. For areas north of Eau Claire, we might not see that break between rain to snow. As you see, 10 a.m., we've got kind of just a probably drizzle going on, maybe some mist for some of the areas in the 40s. Temperatures start falling at this point. Up to the north, you kind of see that thing kind of rotates back up to the west, northwest and kind of stalls right there. So might not see the break going on, but then everyone will start seeing the transition up to the north first by noon to snow. Further south, still in the 30s, that transitions a little bit after noon. Then we'll start seeing it continue to go through the evening commute and then probably wrap up about 7 or 8 with some light snow accumulation. Rainfall for the next period, like I said, this is basically from now to about noon before we really transition to snow. And some of this to the west is snow, not rain. Overall, you could pick up a half to 3/4. A better chance further north and west where you see that rain kind of sitting right now, you might pick up close to an inch. But well-needed rainfall and or snowfall. Now, snow-wise for tomorrow, as you see the back edge of that band come through, potentially maybe up to 1 to 2, even 2 to 4 up to the north where they really won't see that break between the rain and snow. It kind of will transition. Further south, you may see about a 1/2 inch to an inch. This is on grassy areas, probably on snow that's already still on the ground. Road-wise, it looks fairly still wet given the temperatures, but we'll keep an eye, especially further north, if we get any type of refreezing once those temperatures begin to drop towards the evening. But that's what we're looking at. So it should be a snowy commute, evening commute for everyone with some visibility, so just take that in consideration. For Easter, we got waves coming across from the west. The storm system out west will send these little weak waves. One comes through Friday, one potentially Saturday, and then one even for Easter. They're weak. They kind of lose a lot of their punch and moisture as they come across, but we do have some precipitation chances all the way through Easter. Nothing like we saw right now, but we'll kind of fine-tune this as we got. So if you got plans, just keep in mind you might see some showers overall, but this pattern is not really conducive to see a lot of rainfall or snowfall or really cold temperatures, pretty much kind of seeing where we should be average. But for tonight, really we have fog early, but rain picks up towards the morning commute. Temperatures actually rising a little bit up to the 40s or mid-40s or staying close to 50 further south. And tomorrow, these high temperatures are actually in the morning because the temperatures are going to be falling throughout the day with that rain turning to snow after a break. Then we'll see the dry conditions return for Wednesday and quite chilly in the 30s. Then we'll start climbing back up to the 50s by Friday, and then it gets a little unsettled from Friday through Tuesday, but a lot of questions remain exactly what's the best chance for rain. It looks like maybe Sunday into Monday, but that's nothing compared to what we got rolling right now, so we'll kind of fine-tune that, but 50 is about where we should be, so pretty close to average as we get close to Easter.
All right. Thanks a lot, Greg. Coming up next in sports, the Badgers battling back in the second round of the women's NIT tonight. I was focused on making the director wait for me. Plus, a few of our area athletes are helping raise money to fight childhood cancer as they gear up for a big set of all-star games later this summer. Rob has the details next.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin, with 6 locations of fun.
We forge steel bars that hold up bridges, propel ships, and send rockets into space.
But for years, China's been lowballing their prices, so it's been tough to compete.
We can't let China steal Wisconsin jobs, so I wrote a law to require American infrastructure projects use American iron and steel.
Tammy Baldwin got President Trump to sign her Made in America bill.
And then she got President Biden to make it permanent.
I'm Tammy Baldwin. I approve this message.
Tammy Baldwin has our back.
Pivot!
Shut up.
Pivot!
Shut up. Shut up.
Pivot!
Shut up.
Pivot!
Shut up.
Pivot!
Shut up. Okay, hold on. I don't think it's gonna pivot anymore.
Just like pivoting from heating to cooling season, it's a difficult adjustment.
Pivot in the summer, called GNT.
Pivot!
Shut up.
On GNT.
For the best heating and air conditioning, guaranteed.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we get you outdoors because we get you. Whether you're ready to hit the road, tackle the yard, or start a new project, we get you the right products at the right prices. Like 36-pound bags of Estate Crabgrass Preventer, $32.99. 20-pound bags of Blaine's brand Cardinal Songbird food, $14.99. Rewards members save an extra $1. And 5 quarts of Blaine's Full Synthetic Motor Oil, $23.99. Just $20.99 for rewards members. We get you outdoors because we get you at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum. Spectrum Internet offers speed and reliability, while advanced Wi-Fi gives you best-in-class security for all your connected devices. And Spectrum Mobile delivers unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide 5G included. Switch now and get Spectrum Internet for $49.99, plus advanced Wi-Fi and 1 Spectrum Mobile Unlimited line free for 12 months. Start saving today. Visit Spectrum.com, a Spectrum store, or scan to call now.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
The high school basketball season might be over, but a few of our standout athletes have been chosen to participate in the WBCA All-Star Games later this year. And over the next few months, these young men will be raising money for a great cause. Many of our All-State athletes have chosen the Midwest Athletes Against Childhood Cancer Fund as their charity. Central's Henry Meyer making this announcement on his social media page. GET's Cody Schmitz doing the same, as well as Westby's Caleb Johnson, West Salem's Tamarian Henderson, and Cashton's Noah Hemmersbach. The All-Star Games will be held on June 27th in Wisconsin Dells. If you'd like to donate, the link is on our website at news8000.com/sports. The high school spring sports schedule has already been impacted by the weather so far this week, but as of right now, we will have girls soccer tomorrow evening at Logan High. Rangers playing host to PDC at 6 p.m. On the college hardwood, what a comeback by the Wisconsin women's basketball team. Second round of the NIT tonight. Badgers trailed Southern Indiana by 12 after 1. They were down 19 at the half. Wisconsin cut it to 13 after 3. The Badgers saving their best for last, outscoring the Eagles 25-7 in the final frame as Wisconsin moves on to the next round of the NIT 67-62. As for the Wisconsin men's basketball team, it was a tough ending for the Badgers. It was a tough season for Badgers sophomore Connor Esijan. The Wisconsin guard announcing on social media that he will be entering the transfer portal this offseason. Esijan averaged just 7 minutes a game this past year compared to more than 27 minutes during his freshman campaign. A lot of that had to do with the emergence of transfer wing A.J. Storr. Let's check on our new favorite player, Caitlin Clark. Iowa hosting West Virginia tonight in the second round. Clark going to the work in the third. Hoop plus the harm. Clark's fired up. Hawkeyes up 8 at that point, but the Mountaineers mounting a comeback. Jayla Hemingway wide open in the corner. She knocks down the 3. We're tied at 48, but Iowa pulls away. Later in the fourth, Sydney Afalter racing to the cup using her left hand, counted plus the foul. Hawkeyes go back in front. They're moving on to the Sweet 16 as Iowa gets the win 64-54. On the pro hardwood, Bucks are coming off one of the most impressive wins of the season this year. 118-93 victory over OKC at home last night. Milwaukee's back at it tomorrow night to host the Lakers. Bucks will be going for their 3rd straight win. They're currently 46-25 with 11 games to go in the regular season. Just a note here, as for LA, LeBron James has been listed as doubtful for tomorrow because of ankle soreness. As for the NFL, we're exactly a month away from the draft. Vikings could make some major improvements to their squad on night 1. Minnesota currently holds 2 first-round picks, number 11 as well as number 23. They've already added former Packer Aaron Jones this offseason, and today head coach Kevin O'Connell talked about the possibility of taking a quarterback in round 1.
You know me, I'm a quarterback guy and enjoy and love the process of trying to always go year to year where you're finding the next great players coming into this league.
And I hate to do this, tough news for the Brewers in their final preseason game. Garrett Mitchell diagnosed with a fractured hand. X-rays confirming it earlier today. Mitchell will start the season on the injured list. Mitchell missed most of 2023 after undergoing surgery last May to repair a torn labrum. So far this spring, a .319 average, 8 RBIs, and 47 Cactus League at-bats. He had a grand slam the other day, so a tough loss for the Brewers. But they got some good pieces. They're a young team. Other pieces have worked, like Frelick. And
Out of all the positions, outfield is one where they can afford a loss.
Right.
It's still a big one. That's a 2020 first-round pick right there.
Sure is.
Who's just not seeing the field. Yeah. But how about those batters, huh?
The Badgers.
What a win.
Yeah.
We'll come back in the NIT.
And I know you were sweating about Caitlin Clark a little bit earlier, but Iowa came through.
I know Kate's happy.
Absolutely. And my favorite to go all the way, of course.
Here you go. Let's go. We're almost there.
We're almost there. Thanks, Rob.
Okay. We'll be right back after this.
We've done many, many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. Whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. Their technicians put together a great final product.
You made a cow.
Actually, it's a piggy bank. My inspiration to start saving.
How about a more solid way to save?
I'm listening.
Well, BMO helps get your savings habit into shape with a cash reward every month you save.
Cash reward?
And there's a cash bonus when you open a new checking account to get you started.
Wow. Anything you can't do?
Mugs.
Getting up to 5% back is easy at Fleet Farm. Fleet Rewards members can earn up to 5% back on every purchase, in-store and online. The earnings stack up automatically. The more you buy, the more you earn. No rebates, no coupons, no hassles. And Fleet Rewards membership is easy, so sign up now and start earning up to 5% back on everything you need for everyday life at Fleet Farm. Some exclusions apply.
Hello, I'm Christy Halenka, Reading Program Chair at Viterbo University. Viterbo is proud to serve our area communities by providing programs that produce quality educators and leadership in our schools. Viterbo University is once again partnering with News 8 to recognize outstanding classroom teachers in the area. We look forward to working with generations of teachers and change agents for years to come. Do you know a top-notch teacher? Then go online to news8000.com or write to this address.
It's spring bonus season. Time to take control of your spring in a new Ford truck. Get started with exclusive spring bonus offers at your local Northland Ford dealers. Then own the season behind the wheel of your new Ford. Whether you're looking for power or capability, there's a Ford truck waiting for you at your local Northland Ford dealers. Get in the driver's seat today. Get an F-150 XLT with 1.9% financing for 72 months, plus up to $2,000 in total savings, and for a limited time, an extra $1,000 in spring bonus cash.
Whether it's a bathroom remodel or comprehensive plumbing services, we at Maxwell White strive to keep our neighbors safe and comfortable in their homes, offering honest, upfront pricing on every service, all backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call Maxwell White today.
A Coulee Region school is celebrating a new chapter.
That's right. Today, students at St. Paul's Lutheran in Onalaska were able to officially enjoy new upgrades made to the school campus. School officials say its new gymnasium is double the size of the old one, and 11 new classrooms for early childhood programs and STEM, art, and music classes are giving students new learning opportunities.
A greater opportunity to learn in some new environments that allow them to have some more flexibility as to what they're able to do, expand some of our programming with our larger gymnasium.
And more renovations are coming. Old classrooms will be converted into office spaces, including a brand new main office. The school is also creating a new entry that will have improved security. The grand opening for the entire project will be this fall.
Librarians in Evans, Colorado still can't believe what they found in their book return bin this month.
A book that was due 36 years ago.
The general vibe of Riverside Library here would be pretty calm.
But a book with a big personality.
This is a book called Psychedelics.
Stirred up quite the commotion.
Yeah, we certainly have had a lot of fun with it.
James Molina says it looks kinda old.
You can just feel the weight of time on it.
It smells kinda old.
You can smell kind of that mustiness of older pages here.
And it really is pretty old.
So this card, indicates when it was last checked out on May 30th, 1987.
That was almost 37 years ago. It just made its way back home to the library this month.
Very funny, I couldn't believe that the person was willing to return it.
It's a good thing Riverside Library stopped charging late fees in 2015.
Typically, after it's 42 days overdue, in the past, it would be 10 cents per day added to the account as a fee, which would equate to over $1,300 today.
The library has no way of tracking down who returned it. The only thing they do know is the personality of the person who had this book.
I think this person had a great sense of humor.
Is as big as the pages themselves.
So this was the note we first saw saying, "Sorry so late. It's been a long, strange trip," with a smiley face. Of course, nodding to the book. So we, of course, got a real chuckle out of that. It has indeed been a long, strange trip.
You know what? The library can't track down who returned it because they have since switched to a digital record system.
And the second most overdue book was from 2017, 7 years ago. That book was If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, so quite different thematics there.
I understand that one. Who wants to give up that one?
Of course,
But some people are just slower readers, right? 36 years?
Only in Colorado,
half a
too.
page a day or something. Okay, we'll be right back after this.
Whether you're looking for a complete bathroom makeover or a simple bath or shower conversion, your home improvement company will exceed your expectations with stunning design options and top quality materials. We can complete your project in as little as 1 day, and all our work is always backed by a lifetime warranty on parts and labor. Call now to get up to 30% off your bathroom remodel and enjoy 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments until 2025. Call now to take advantage of these great savings.
Jolivet Family Farms features one of the area's largest selections of frozen seafood, including lobster tail, shrimp, scallops, North Atlantic cod loins, calamari, clams, clam strips, crawfish tails, salmon, catfish nuggets, alligator, frog legs, and seafood medley. Pick up some appetizers, French fries, onion rings, cheese curds, mac and cheese bites, and sweet potato fries. Jolivet's also has fresh produce and a homemade bakery with bread, cookies, bars, pies. Don't forget the beer or wine. All at Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Señor Villa. At Señor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value. And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends. Señor Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Senior Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
Hi, this is Mike from Sugarloaf Ford Lincoln. So a lot has changed in the Lincoln world. We're the last luxury vehicle available in Winona County. And now we've picked up the La Crosse market as well because they no longer have a Lincoln dealer. So we're proud to pick up that area. We've been selling Lincoln since 1977. We have a full line service department that can take care of all your Lincoln needs. We sell and service the entire lineup. See us. We're on the sunny side of 61, Sugarloaf Ford Lincoln, Winona.
All right, rain for your morning commute, then snow for your evening commute. So then we should finally dry out.
All right.
Active Tuesday.
Thanks for joining us tonight.
We'll see you tomorrow.